Hello, thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to be talking about the Service Management Dashboard. It's a new feature that has just rolled out to the customer portal. And so we'll be giving you an overview of what that tool is, how you can best use it, how we can interact together from the service center to you all, wherever you might be, whether that's in the service center, at home, doesn't matter. That's the purpose of service management. It's a great tool to help you no matter where you're at. So to get us started, I will introduce myself. My name is Tina Chamberlain. I am the Manager of Customer Experience. On my team is also Emily Rugg here, who will be giving us a live demo shortly. She is a business analyst and does all things service management. If you've ever emailed our inbox, you're probably talking to Emily. On the call, we've got Hector Bjarnes. He is a business analyst for the IMRO group. And we have Holly Donaldson. She is an IT developer. So today, like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about service management and it as a piece of the overarching customer portal. So you can get to the customer portal by visiting my.txtav.com. If you go there, you're going to be brought to this dashboard. This new dashboard was rolled out earlier in the last year. And today we're going to be focusing on that service management tile that's highlighted in the middle of the screen. A couple other things that I'll touch on the dashboard here. On the right-hand side, you'll see the resource library. This is a great place to go to view any tutorial videos on how to do anything within the customer portal. Above that, on the right-hand side, you'll see an FAQ section. Lots of good questions in there. Go ahead and take a peek. And then next to that is the Contact Us button, where you can find the contact information for anyone on the customer portal who can answer any questions you might have. All right, so I want to first touch on what is service management. And so service management can be used for a range of different things, including requesting aircraft service, viewing the completion status of your aircraft while it's in maintenance, viewing estimated totals, approving and deferring work, viewing work that's either in progress, completed, or has been deferred. You can leave comments for your CSM. You can request to add work items. You can download the project status. And you can also find the contact information of your CSM. If you ever have any questions or need help with service management, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at servicemanagement@textav.com. And so I also want to talk about, what is not service management. There's a lot of different pieces to the customer portal. And so we'll start off by talking about paying invoices. If you're looking for anything when it comes to invoices, you'll want to visit the billing management section of the customer portal. If you're looking to view or buy publications, that would be the OneView section. Program balances and management, you'll go to the Pro Advantage section. Parts and claims, you'll go to that section, and same with links. Same with links. So just to give you a little background on service management, where we've been, where we're going, the original customer portal was launched back in late 2016. From then, back in June of 2021 is when that new customer portal dashboard launched, and that's what you saw just a few slides ago with the different tiles on it. At that point, service management was launched as a piece of the customer portal. Then back in February of this year, we realized a lot of our customers still need to understand what service management is, and so do our employees. So we launched an education campaign. And with that, we also launched a customer survey. So we sent a survey to all of our service management users and asked them, what do you like? What do you not like? What needs to be improved? What could this tool do better for you? We took that feedback and we launched some one-on-one interviews with customers to get even more insight. So in March of 2022, we held 16 customer interviews where we dove even deeper into those questions to truly understand exactly what you wanted out of this tool. We also met with 12 employees at that time because it's important to us that this tool functions for you, our customers, but also for our employees so that they can be a good advocate for this as well. Then in May of this year, we had a customer advisory board at Customer Conference. This is where we had some folks come into a room and really workshop with us, talk about what they wanted to see in this tool, and gather even more feedback. Then in June of this year, we held an employee advisory board to gather their side of the feedback, and we initiated an agile IT scrum team. And really what that means is that we're able to churn out enhancements to this IT platform every 2 weeks. So we've been rolling out improvements over the last couple of months, and we'll continue to do so as we continue to gather feedback and explore what you want from this tool. In July, we held employee training and education because it was important to us that our customers understand this tool, so when you have questions, they're there to answer them. That training has since completed. We rolled out the new dashboard on the 22nd of July, and now here we are. We're in August, we're doing customer trainings for you all, making sure that you know how this tool can work best for you, and so we can answer any questions that you might have, gather any feedback you might have, and incorporate that into that Agile Scrum process. Then moving on, we're just focused on continuous improvement. So we'll continue to improve this tool, to refine it, to make it what you want. And we'll continue to focus on education opportunities, right? If you have questions, if you want to know, we want to be that resource for you. So we want you to come to us, ask those questions, and we want to get you set up and working on this tool. So I'll give you a sneak peek of kind of where we've been and where we're going. So depending on the last time that you logged into the customer portal, this might have been what you saw. So if you went to service management into the web section, you can see there was just a lot of content on the service management page. A lot of really good content, but it was a little unclear really what the call to action was for you all, right? What was the point of the page? And the same thing when it came to the application on your phone. So if you have the Textron Aviation service app downloaded, what used to happen is you would just be redirected to the website. It really wasn't an integrated application. And so moving forward, what we've done is we've rolled out an app, a true app where when you go to that Textron Aviation service app and you click service management, all of those content and features are native to the app, built right into it, loads much faster than it ever did before, much more user-friendly. So I would encourage you, if you have not downloaded that app, or if you haven't taken a peek at it recently, go ahead and download that Textron Aviation service app and navigate to the service management portion. And then on the left-hand side of the screen here is just a quick sneak peek of what that new dashboard looks like. And this is what Emily is going to be going into more in-depth to provide you with an overview of all the different features within the service management dashboard. So with that, I'll go ahead and hand it over to Emily and she'll walk us through a demo.
Thanks, Tina. All right, so we'll start here. So you'll see that I've navigated to www.techstav.com. You could also get here by going to my.techstav.com. It will bring you to this same screen where you can then either log in using the credentials you've selected, or you can register if you're new to the portal. So if I clicked register as customer right here, what it would do is it will take you through a process where we're going to ask for some of your information. You're going to fill out your proper credentials, and then once you've completed that process, you will then receive an email in the inbox to which you have registered under, asking you to confirm your account. So what you'll need to do is go in there and you'll just click confirm your account, then you're good to go. Once you've done that, you can then come back to this screen, log in, and start requesting access. So once I've logged into the customer portal, it's going to take me to our customer portal dashboard. A couple things I want to point out here. So when you first log in, mostly all of these tiles will be gray for you, indicating that you need to request access. So if we look at this billing management tile, that's what most of the tiles will look like when you first log into the customer portal. To request access, you can do one of two things. You can either email our inbox at servicemanagement@techstav.com, or you can click the request access button on the tile. This will request different information dependent on which portion of the portal you're requesting access to. When you go to service management, we'll ask for things like your serial, tail number, and any associated open account numbers that need to go along with that. Here's the resource library that Tina pointed out, kind of a one-stop quick training catch-up for you if you ever need to reference that, as well as that FAQ and that contact us button. So to get to service management, you'll see I have access to this tile because it is blue. I would just click at the top of this tile, which is then going to take me into that service management dashboard. From here, I can easily tell which aircraft I'm viewing based on this aircraft tile right here. So it's going to give me my serial, my model, and even the service center at which my aircraft is being serviced. As work is performed on my aircraft, this taskbar right here will be updated to give you that completion status. If you need to toggle between aircraft, you can click this drop down and choose from whichever aircraft you currently have loaded within service management. In this middle tile, we have some nice to haves, your revision number, your start and end date, status, as well as an estimated total. Much like this taskbar over here, this estimated total will also update as maintenance is performed on your aircraft. You have the ability to change your aircraft photo right here. So if you want to upload a photo of your own aircraft, you can do so, and it will replace this icon with whatever picture you've chosen to upload. If you wish to add additional work items while your aircraft is in maintenance, you can do so by clicking Add Work Item. You'll see that it populated my phone number as well as my email address. From here, you'll type whatever description, hit Submit, and that's going to send a message directly to your CSM. Our technicians have the ability to upload a photo for you, so if you ever want to see a squawk or maintenance that's being performed, they can upload a photo, and that will live right here at the bottom once that's uploaded for you to look at. Printing a project status will create a PDF version of everything you would see in service management if you logged in today. So you'll see it kind of gives us that project status, a summary, and then from there it will go into any unapproved, approved, or deferred work that you have. Your CSM tile is readily available for you to contact your CSM should you ever need to. It's going to have their picture, phone number, and email address. And if for some reason your CSM changes at any point during a maintenance event, that will also update. Action Required gives you the capability to approve or defer work within the service management tool. To approve something, you can either click the drop-down, which will auto-check the box for you. If you wish to approve everything, you can click Select All up here, or you can individually click the boxes of what you wish to approve or defer. Once I've decided what I want to approve, I can go down here, click Approve, Defer, or leave a comment or ask a question. Any of these three options are going to give you a text box to type in, and that's going to send a message directly to your CSM, letting them know that you've taken action within service management. Once you've approved work, it will then move into the In Progress section of our Action Required tile. Something neat about this tile is that it's going to keep that approval history for you the entire time your aircraft is in maintenance at Textron Aviation. After In Progress, things will move to Completed, and we also store any deferred items that you have not chosen to take action on. Our Quick Links section, we provide you links to your support team, your maintenance data tracker, so whether you have Camp or Traxall, Sierra Trax, that information will pull through right here to let you know if you have upcoming maintenance, if it's overdue, if you're good to go. All of that information is stored right there. We also provide a link to our billing management, so it gives you a sneak peek of those recent invoices, and if you wanted to go and see all of them, you would click See All, which would take you into our billing management tool. You have the option to request aircraft service through this form. You'll see that it auto-populated quite a bit of my information. However, we're going to ask you to select a service center, enter your aircraft type, and a few other things on this form. Once you've completed this form and you hit Submit, it's going to send a message to the scheduler at whatever service center you've chosen to have your aircraft serviced in. You can then expect that service center scheduler to contact you shortly after you've submitted this form to complete your scheduled maintenance request. The owner authorization form. This is now a digital form. Once you click that link, it will take you here. So what the owner authorization form is, if you're unfamiliar, any time that you need access to an aircraft that you don't own, or if you don't work directly for that owner, we require this form be signed. So we have a lot of management companies, and then in that instance, we would request this form be signed before we're able to link the aircraft to your account. So you can fill these fields in online. We give you a definition of accesses to hopefully mitigate some of the confusion that can come along with the customer portal. We then ask for the authorized user, so here's where I would put management company, whoever I want to give access to. You can check the box of any function that you may want access to. And then once you hit submit, that's then going to send an email to both the owner and the requester asking you to sign that form. You will then upload it, and then our teams will be notified that you've uploaded an OAF and it's ready for review, and then we can grant access as necessary. A large piece of feedback we gained while holding these customer interviews was that sometimes the portal could function a little bit slowly. So when creating the dashboard, only viewing one aircraft at a time helps with that, but we also wanted to put the power in your hands. So what you can do as a customer is you can go to the My Fleet section and click Manage My Aircraft. This will take you into this form where you can then filter by service center, models, or serial number. So if I went in and I clicked Greensboro Service Center and hit Update Service Centers, I would then only be viewing aircraft that are currently in work at the Greensboro Service Center. It's important to remember that once you've filtered by any of these three, you have to then go back into this Manage My Aircraft feature, uncheck the box, and hit Update again so that it resets to default. If I wanted to see all of the aircraft I have populated in my fleet in service management, I would go to the My Fleet drop down, click My Aircraft, and that will take you to the My Fleet page. So here I can easily see all aircraft that I currently have access to within the service management tool, as well as request additional aircraft if I see that one of mine is missing. Here pretty shortly, and we're working on an enhancement where you can also request to have aircraft removed from your account because there's not a super clear-cut way for you to do that currently. Until that enhancement rolls out, I highly encourage you to email the service management inbox if you do have an aircraft that you no longer need to manage within the service management tool. That completes the live demo of the service management dashboard.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining today. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the great questions. I look forward to you all giving the service management tool a try the next time that you're in maintenance. Please feel free to reach out to us. Give us any feedback that you have, any recommendations you might have. If you'd like to schedule some one-on-one training or just want help setting up your account, anything like that, you can always reach out to us. Our email address, again, is servicemanagement@textav.com. Reach out to us. We'd love to help you. Thanks again for joining.